Hi everybody. So I just want to give you guys a little update on like what's going on in my life. I really haven't done an update in a while, but here we go. I actually am dating somebody. I know, big freaking news. Your girl's not single. Hey, but we started dating a day before September 11th. Like we matched on the Facebook dating app and it was like perfect timing because I was getting frustrated being like in these crappy relationships that really went nowhere or like guys just want to hook up. But my thing is, if you want to hook up, say you want to hook up. I'm fine with either way, but if that's not what I'm looking for, then I'll tell you that's what I'm not looking for. But when I tell guys I don't want to hook up, they get like really aggressive or get really mean and start insulting me. And I was like, what are you even saying right now? You know? So, and or sometimes like I'll drive to meet them and then we go on a date and the date's like lame. And then we're supposed to be like together and they like totally try to like be really nasty and rude to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm out of these. So after one of these failed dates and stuff or relationships, I got really mad and started like swiping right to all these guys that were like that were messaging me on my profile. And like I saw like one picture that really stood out from everybody, and I was like, he's cute, and it seemed like he had like a positive energy for him that I cannot explain. And sorry, my lighting looks weird. Two of my bowls busted out, and I have not got no lights yet, so it is what it is. But pretty much, long story short, like we like instantly like connected like crazy. It was just weird how like we flowed, but I didn't realize I still had things that I was like affected from the past and like relationships that will only pop up if I'm in a relationship. Like if I'm single, it will never ever pop up. But like when I'm in a relationship, these certain things will just pop up. And it's like, why am I going like, why am I being like this for like no reason? So I had to really just um break up with him because I was acting like very clingy. I was being really weird and just being really moody because I was like, I can't spend because I like to spend every second with like the guy I'm dating. But then I realized this dude has a life outside his own. He has friends, he has family, he has a daughter. And I'm just like, bro, you're like killing the vibe. Because I feel like, if I don't spend every moment with him, then I'm going to lose him. Which I don't know why I was thinking like that, but it was. Even though he showed me he wasn't going nowhere, I still thought that. So, I just really was pissed off one day about something, and then I was like, deuces. So I went on my own for a little bit, dated other guys, and I was like, just saying, I hate like dating your 30s is like the worst thing because a lot of guys are just like damaged, don't know how to talk to women, think all women are like after their money, or like accuse women of things they haven't even done, or compare them to past relationships. And I'm like, bro, I have my own job, have my own car, have my own place. Like, if you can't handle me, then what? So I told a lot of guys that, and they kind of got shocked, and then they stopped talking to me because I have my own like place, my own money, and my own car. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not really trying to ask you for money, but like you're doing the most right now for like no reason. Even when I haven't even asked you for anything, all I ask for like guys is like their time and their attention. Like if you can't give me your time and your attention, deuces. You know what I'm saying? So I had was just by myself. Then I started talking to like three guys, and then it went from like three guys to two guys that I was mostly talking to. And I was trying to drop like the other guy and talk to like one guy, but the other guy was still trying to hang on. And I was like, so when I got the cancer diagnosed, I was like, and I told them, they were like, all these, they're out. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I deserve that because, I was kind of like going between two guys. And then I was like really mad at the world, and I was going through things with emotions. Like, well, nobody else want to date nobody who has a cancer diagnosed. Nobody doesn't want nobody who can't really have kids, you know what I'm saying? So, even though I was told that my ovaries do have good eggs, but they're very kind of cautious about the cancer in my uterus. They said it's in the lining of my uterus, but if I were to have a baby, that baby will be affected by the cancer. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So hopefully they kind of, lucky they caught it early, but still. And I'm playing with my belly button, so whatever. But after that, I was just really, really mad and really, really grumpy at people, whatever. And every time a guy came by, I just like brushed him off. I was like, bye. So he popped up again, and I was like, what are you doing here? And I was just very, very being mean. Not really mean, but I was very like standoffish because like he was like, "Oh, can we be friends?" And I was like, "I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know," because like he already went through so much already. And he's like a really nice guy, and I was like, I don't want to put somebody through that who's like really nice and deserves like the whole freaking world, and deserves like everything good that happens to him and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. So I was just like, well, I don't really deserve nobody, really. I deserve to be by myself. I deserve just like my own time and company because, like, if I die alone, and I don't have to really drag nobody into it. That was just really taking of that negatively, really, really bad. And then, slowly but surely, he started like cracking me open, giving me the conversations and stuff about the weather. And I was like, okay, the weather, whatever. And then, like, there was like one moment, like I was also talking to somebody else as well, and I was like, well, I can't stop. I was telling my ex, I can't talk to you because I'm talking to somebody else at the time. It's like, why? I still want to be friends. I say, I understand you want to be friends, but it's gonna look real bad if I tell the other guy what's going on. So something really made me realize that this guy's the one, and that's I'm marrying this guy, I'm staying with this guy because like I started comparing him to other relationships. And like one day I was like recording, and then like I saw myself play myself back in the camera because I'm gonna admit, sometimes I just upload videos and don't watch them, but sometimes I'll like watch some videos because I hate hearing the sound of my voice. I'm not sure why in recordings. I just hate hearing it. So sorry, I saw my eye. When I actually heard and watched myself, I was like, bro, you're in love and you're running away from love. I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, yes, you are. Because, like, you love this dude with all your heart and your soul. Like, this guy makes you feel safe, secure. Like, this dude, like, supports you. This is your hype man. This is, like, the guy that's on your side. No matter what happened, and this guy even supports you during your cancer diagnosis. This guy is there for you. Like, this is a true guy. If you push this one guy away, you will probably never find nobody else like this guy. And I was like, you're right. Stop tripping. So after the other guy I was talking to stopped talking to me, I said, okay, we're in the clear. Let's go back together. And then we've been together ever since. Even though there's some days I get mad at him, I have to realize the bigger picture because like next year I'm gonna be moving to his state because like we are long distance, and I figure after a year this should be okay. Because I don't want to move too fast, but I still want to be like fast enough to where we can kind of see each other and actually be with each other every day. We did admit that we are acting like an old couple, and then we do act like soulmates. So it's just something that really, if you see us together, it would make a lot more sense instead of like it being one-sided. So even though we're like 4 or 5 hours away, it's just like my schedule I would seem to mess it up because like I had a pretty good schedule, but I wanted to get like a part-time job, and then that part-time job is like working me on my days off with my main job. So it's like something gotta give. But if you guys see this guy and I actually talked to this guy. He's like the calmest, chillest guy that you ever meet. I mean, he does have his own buttons and his own issues, and we both kind of talk about like our own struggles and stuff, but like we both make each other better, if that makes sense. But like I feel like he puts more effort to making me better to anything because like he's a great guy. A really great guy. And yeah. So I'm not sure really what else to say, but I'm not sure if we're gonna make like a couple video because that's something that I'm not comfortable in doing yet because I kind of want to keep it to myself. I mean, I haven't told a lot of people I'm dating nobody yet, so y'all are the first to know. I do have photos, I do have pictures, but I kind of keep them to myself because I was like, I'm not ready to share, and I'm not sure when I'll be ready to share. But we did talk about like finding a house together and stuff because like I already admitted it to this guy, like we're getting married. I don't care what you got out there. This is it. We're staying, because I was like, oh, I hate to lose him again and have to start back to dating, and then I'd be like in my mid 30s and it's like, this sucks. Like I think anytime dating after your 30s or anything or dating after your 20s, like once your 20s hit, the dating pool in your 30s just suck. Because like you get like a lot of divorcees, a lot of guys who are damaged, a lot of guys who just don't know what they want, or a lot of older guys always prey on me. Ever since I was like 13, 14, a lot of older guys always preyed on me, and I'm not sure why. Or I get like a lot of guys who are like very into the fetish field, which is nothing wrong with a fetish, but if you're like making people uncomfortable and like you're talking about it all the time and you know that person's uncomfortable, you should just like stop, you know? So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go now and actually chill out. So